2026 is basically the Super Bowl of book-to-screen adaptations. I'm talking TV shows, movies, social media takeovers. After the success of shows like Heated Rivalry, The Summer I Turned Pretty, or Maxton Hall, the romance girlies are no longer begging for crumbs, we are being fed. And rightfully so. Romance was one of the best-selling book genres in 2025. So if you've ever said just one more chapter or just one more episode, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Flo. I'm a romance novel and rom-com enthusiast and a professional fangirl, and this is my first YouTube video. Kinda nervous. So here's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna be taking you guys through some of the most successful book-to-screen adaptations from 2025 and early 2026 that you can stream right now, after you finish this video, of course. And then I'm gonna tell you guys about the book-to-screen adaptations coming out this year in 2026. And lastly, I'm gonna tell you guys about some of the book-to-screen adaptations that are currently in their early stages of development. Here are 5 of my favorite romance book-to-screen adaptations from 2025 and early 2026. First up, we need to talk about the 2 men who have completely taken over everybody's For You page. I'm talking about the boys from Heated Rivalry, of course. I'm so proud of this Canadian series. Heated Rivalry, based on the book by Rachel Reed of the same name, premiered on Crave in 2025. The story follows 2 pro ice hockey superstars, Shane and Ilya. These 2 are rivals in public, but behind closed doors, they fall into a secret relationship that stretches across years and cities. Tropes include rivals to lovers, of course, forbidden romance, and your classic the world can't know tension. And here's the thing that I love the most, that I think people in charge of producing TV shows and movies really need to consider. The show became this breakout global moment, and it was filmed in 37 days, with each episode having less than 5 million Canadian dollars as their budget. For me, this is proof that for a show to be successful, what matters most is that at the core of it is a good story, because that's the reason we're all so invested. Also, it was renewed for season 2. Connor Story himself said that production should be starting in summer of 2026, so I'll see you all at the cottage. Next on my 2025 highlight is, of course, season 2 of Maxton Hall. If there was a Spotify Wrapped version for TV shows, you best believe that Maxton Hall would be #1. This season was based on the 2nd book of the Save Me series by Mona Caston, Save You. Season 1 follows Ruby Bell, a scholarship student who is very much focused on her future as she discovers something about the untouchable Beaufort family that she shouldn't know. This causes her to become involved with James Beaufort, a walking red flag who is devastatingly handsome. Did I mention a rich heir? Spoiler alert, season 2 is no longer about this enemies to lovers tension. Season 2 shifts into this we love each other but the world is tearing us apart tension. Tropes include rich boy and poor girl, also bad boy and good girl, yearning that physically hurts, you're not good enough for my son family drama, and a whole lot of miscommunication. Second to Anthony Bridgerton, of course, James Beaufort has the most beautiful yearning expression I've ever seen. Just take a look at it. I'll wait. You need to watch this show. Damien Hardon gives us a masterclass in the art of yearning. Also, season 3 update, Deadline has confirmed that production for season 3 has wrapped. And even though a release date hasn't been announced, fingers are crossed for a 2026 release. You can watch Maxton Hall on Prime Video right now. Speaking of the Bridgertons, we must discuss Bridgerton season 4. Personally, nothing will ever top season 2 for me, Anthony Bridgerton for life, but I am seated, emotionally invested, and completely excited about season 4. Season 4 is based on the 3rd book of the Bridgerton series, An Offer from a Gentleman by Julia Quinn. The story follows Benedict Bridgerton and Sophie on a Cinderella-inspired romance. Tropes include masked ball, secret identity, and class divide. Next up, we have Finding Her Edge, and I am especially invested in this one because I actually auditioned for it. No, I didn't get it. Here's my proof. I auditioned for the role of Elise Russo, aka the older sister. Finding Her Edge is based on the young adult novel of the same name by Jennifer Lacapelli. Tropes include sports romance, fake dating, and who doesn't love a good love triangle? If you like The Summer I Turned Pretty, this is for you. Last but certainly not least, we need to talk about People We Meet on Vacation. This Netflix film is based on the novel of the same name by Emily Henry. The movie doesn't follow the book exactly. There are some plot points that are different, but listen, hot take. I know some people are upset about this, but I feel like if you're watching a book-to-screen adaptation that is exactly the same as the book, isn't that a little boring? Like, don't you want to be at least a little bit surprised? Of course, I don't want the entire story to change, but Just some food for thought. And personally, I'm just so excited that romance is having such a huge comeback. Anyway, this story follows Alex and Poppy, two best friends who go on yearly trips together. What could go wrong? Tropes include friends to lovers, opposites attract, slow burn, and one bed. I won't say anything else. Moving on to maybe the most exciting part of this video, romance book to screen adaptations coming out this year. Let's start with our book to TV adaptations. At the top of this list is, of course, Off Campus, and Prime Video has actually already given us first looks at the Briar U boys. Please see images attached. Season 1 is going to be based on Elle Kennedy's book, The Deal, which tells the story of music student Hannah, who tutors hockey team captain Garrett in exchange for a fake date. I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to spoil anything, but tropes include fake dating, sports romance, and a tutoring deal, of course. The cast looks incredible, 100% what I was envisioning, but I must admit, I auditioned for this one as well. But hey, I'll be the first in line watching this show and supporting this series by this amazing Canadian author. Oh my god, guys, it's Flo from the future with breaking news. Prime Video announced that we will be getting Off Campus this May. This is not a drill. I'm so excited. This next one is going to emotionally ruin an entire generation. In 2026, we're going to be getting an adaptation of Carly Fortune's beloved novel, Every Summer After. It's being adapted by Prime Video under the title Every Year After. This story is a second chance dual timeline that flips between the past and the present. The story follows Percy and Sam. Percy and Sam grew up as childhood best friends, and they spent every summer together until one mistake changed everything. Tropes include childhood best friends, friends to lovers, second chance romance, and dual timelines. It's expected to come out sometime in 2026. After the massive success of seasons 1 and 2, Netflix has confirmed season 3 of My Life with the Walter Boys. The story follows Jackie as she moves from New York City to Colorado after a tragedy. She ends up living with the very chaotic, very warm, but very complicated Walter family. At the center of it all is, of course, a love triangle that refuses to be simple. Tropes include slow burn, a love triangle, and big city girl meets small town boys. Season 3 wrapped in November, and it is expected to be released sometime this year. Did you know that My Life with the Walter Boys was written by Ali Novak and was first posted on Wattpad when she was just 15 years old? Yeah. I was reading on Wattpad at 15 years old, I wasn't writing. And lastly on our list of book to TV adaptations, we have, of course, Maxton Hall Season 3. I know we already talked about this one, but just reiterating that it should be coming out sometime this year. Moving on to 5 romance book to film adaptations coming out in 2026. For my classic historical romance girls, we have a film adaptation of Sense and Sensibility coming out in 2026. It's set to have a theatrical release in September, both in the US and the UK, and Daisy Edgar Jones is starring as Eleanor Dashwood. And yes, this is the ultimate love versus practicality heartbreak party. Tropes include slow burn and we're perfect for each other, but the world keeps trying to tear us apart. I've never read this book before, but who doesn't love a good historical romance? Just saying. Moving on to the book to film adaptation that I am most excited for. It is, of course, The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. For those of you who don't know, the story follows Olive, a PhD student at Stanford, who enters a fake relationship with Dr. Adam Carlson, a grumpy professor, and feelings become inconvenient. There still isn't an official release date, but filming took place in Montreal last summer, and there is hope for a 2026 release. Lily Reinhart will be starring as Olive, and Tom Bateman will be starring as Dr. Adam Carlson. If you know, you know. Tropes include fake dating, of course, grumpy sunshine, and my personal favorite, he falls first. I love anything Ali Hazelwood writes. I usually read her books in like one sitting. If you haven't seen all the TikTok videos that Lily Reinhart posted during the summer while they were filming this, do yourself a favor and go do a deep dive after the video. Prime Video is really feeding us this year because they're also working on a book to film adaptation of Anna Todd's The Last Sunrise. Casting was announced last year, and the story follows a young American girl with health issues that moves to Spain with her overprotective mother. In Spain, she starts finding her life, freedom, and of course, romance. Tropes include forbidden romance, summer romance, and secret relationship. Filming wrapped last summer, and fans are hoping for a 2026 release. Next up, we have a book to film adaptation of a book that I read in one sitting. I kid you not, I devoured this book. I had never heard of Catherine Center before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I absolutely adored it. The Bodyguard was just so fun and exciting and filled with tension and action and the most surprising plot twist. The Bodyguard is being adapted by Netflix into a holiday rom-com, and it's being renamed to Guarding Stars. Guarding Stars is set to have an iconic cast, and tropes include bodyguard romance, forced proximity, fake dating, and I'm just here to do my job. Yeah, right. And our last romance book to film adaptation is for the girls who like their romance with a little bit of pettiness. I'm talking about You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. The story follows an engaged couple who seemingly have the perfect relationship but secretly can't stand each other. But because of the massive wedding bill, neither wants to be the one to call off the wedding. So they do what healthy people do and start sabotaging the relationship. The film was shot in New York City last summer, and fans are hoping for a 2026 release on Prime Video. Of course, Prime Video doing it again. The film will star Penn Badgley and Megan Fahey, so I have no doubt it's going to be a tension-filled delight. Tropes include enemies to lovers, second chance romance, and forced proximity. That was a whirlwind, but that concludes our book-to-screen adaptations coming out in 2026. Let me know if I missed any. And to finish the video, I'm going to give you a quick list of book-to-screen adaptations that are currently being developed in 2026. We need more Damien Hardin. And we will be getting more Damien Hardin, as he is set to star as Nick in the adaptation of the novel Into the Deep Blue. Romantasy girlies assemble because Lightlark by Alex Astor is currently in production at Universal with Temple Hill involved. And Alex Astor is actually going to be one of the executive producers. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey is currently being adapted into a film with pre-production having started last August. Netflix is also stepping up and entering their romance era because they have officially secured the rights to adapt the Twisted books. And lastly, in case you didn't know, Fourth Wing is being adapted into a TV series by Prime Video. And that concludes our video. So if you've been asking, when is romance getting its moment? It's right now. And all throughout 2026. Please do let me know in the comments what adaptations you are most excited for, what adaptations you're most terrified for, and if you have any other romance-related questions that I will happily answer in another video. Don't forget to subscribe and to send this to your romance bestie who treats casting announcements like they're breaking news.